Yo, it's your boy Hobo. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. I hope so, because I know I am, and hopefully you are too. So today we're actually be doing a challenge. Challenge is, it's called basically Talk as Fast as You Can challenge, and I'm going to be doing this for this game of the week, so hopefully you guys do enjoy as I do talk my way out. Now, before anything happens, I know future Hobo is going to have a lot of stuff to do, so this is most likely not going to actually be uploaded on time. I'm very sorry about that, guys. I hope you do still enjoy how we do this. Okay, so basically it's Richard Nixon versus Manaphy City. Washington Charizards versus Manaphy City. It's literally this matchup. This matchup was anticipated for days to come on, when the future president goes to Manaphy City and just says, "Yes, sir," and hopefully he gets a nice win here, but we don't know. So basically, Richard is bringing in both his birds because he had to fly all the way over here to Manaphy City. Hopefully, he's having a good time. He also brings the Jolteon because he needs something to speed away through Manaphy City. He also brought GOTW for that Intimidate because, black glasses looking all types of shady in Manaphy City. He's also bringing the Heat. They'll have power. The Mega Scizor that just comes up in VPs / does a lot of things to Manaphy City, and he also brings the Slow King because he knows he is the king of slowness. That is Richard Nixon. Now, going to Manaphy City is bringing Double Dragon because he's all the way, man. Double Dragon all the way with that Hydreigon and Drowgy core. Definitely very nice. He also brought a Hippo because he needs the sand up, bro. Because he obviously knows that Richard has a chance to bring water, bring the rain, to Manaphy City, but he wants his own weather, so he decided to bring the sand. Now he also has his mowing lawn because he's about to mow down the competition, getting the lawns ready for the president, Richard Nixon, to come through. He also has a Sylveon because who isn't nice and beautiful and a fairy, and he also has his big bug biting Mega Pinsir as his last mon, which just destroys Richard's knee if it is set up right. So I hope you guys do enjoy it, as I do talk as fast as possible, as I've been doing right now. So here we go, as my computer is being slow. Wow, hashtag bars. So Richard Nixon leads off with one of his big birds, and as Drowgy comes out, Richard Nixon basically pulls out a switch out. As General Ford comes out here, General Ford goes for the Mega Evolution, pops a Yui, and Toxic Spikes are now on Nixon's side of the field. Now, here comes the Nixon, the Slow King. He's very slow, and he is the king, and that's what he's basically saying right here out in the Drowgy, as Slow King is able to threaten out the Drowgy, as he does go for the Calm Mind. So this Nixon is ready for you. He is ready for you. As the Dark Pulse, he eats out that Dark Pulse as he goes for a Slime Off, and as he sees that the poison is getting to him, Nixon is going to still take a hit and go for a Scald on the Hydreigon. Hydreigon is just like, yo, bro, I can't know. What are you doing, man? Dark Pulse all the way, man. It's like Dark Pulse all the way. As Slick Rick comes out here as he eats up a Dark Pulse. Yum, yum, delicious, nutritious Dark Pulse in my mouth. Yum. Okay, so out comes the Sylveon. Sylveon comes and eats up a superpower. Easy. Nice and easy superpower comes and eats it up. So now the fairy is just like, hey, how you doing? I'm about to switch out into his Hippo. Now he gets up the stand, and it's gnarly dude out here because the Hippo is so cool. As the Sam 2700 is going in for the taunt here. Taunt basically stops his Stealth Rocks from coming up, and then Drowgy comes out. Drowgy's like, yo dog, what is up? My name is Yoda, and I'm gonna go straight in for the nothing, because obviously General Ford comes in on the U-turn, and HP whatever, most likely fire because of the the matchup right there. Very sorry about me actually not speaking that really fast. I should probably pick up my vocal speed, but I don't know, because here comes the Sludge Wave on the General Ford. General Ford is like, yo, I'm gonna pop a Yui on this Drowgy. Drowgy just doesn't know what to do. He's just staying in there, and he's looking very downfounded as he goes for the HP Fire. Very obvious play here. So Drowgy is just in a very bad position as it just gets U-turned over and over and over again as Scizor comes out here, and Scizor does not eat up a Draco Meteor pretty well. Like, and Scizor does eat it up, but it does do a dent, as HP Fire would have been the correct play there. So here goes the Hippo. Hippo comes back out as Slow King is out here to, show off his team, man. Like, bro, Nixon's like, yo, I am the king. I am the king. As he goes straight in for the Scald on the mowing machine, his lawnmower. And as the lawnmower just eats that up, he's like, hey, bud, what's up? what's up? What do you want to do? So he's gonna go out to Jolteon as Volt switches the very on display as Jolteon is like, nah man, I'm too fast for that. I'm absorbing your volts, as Jolteon is a god. So now Jolteon is out here and he goes for a Volt switch. Very nice and easy mon. It's be easy to play around with, just goes for the Volt switch, as Volt Turn is the name of General Ford's game, as Nixon, as we entrust, Nixon is coming through with Volt Turn, and this Crobat here, this Crobat, it just basically wins in the game here. He's going to be very, very offensive with this Crobat, as he does pop a Yui on the Nixon, as basically Nixon is now. It's Nixon now. Hashtag Nixon now, everybody. Let's get that trendy everywhere in the NPL universe, as he does go for the bulk up on the Sylveon switch, and as bulk up acrobatics goes and kills the Sylveon, and this is just the beginning, as Rotomo is able to come out here, scare him out, but Rick Nixon, Slicky Ricky, comes through and he absorbs the volts of the Mon. Like it's just coming out through, as HP Fire, excuse me, as HP Electric is, as HP Ice is what's gonna happen onto the Hippo. The Hippo just basically eats it up and goes for these Stealth Rocks, and the opposing turn as Scizor goes in for the defense, finally getting rid of all the poison damage, but technically everything else that's on the ground is poison that can be poisoned. So literally Defog really doesn't do anything, barring some other stuff. So here goes the Hippo. Hippo went for the Fire Fang here, as Scizor pops a Yui because he's sweating. Now it is Crobat versus the Hippo, as the rocks are up. Now Crobat goes for the taunt here, just so things don't get recovered up, as Crobat goes for stuff. And ooh, Crobat just barely lives with Draco, as he's going to be able to basically sacrifice himself after going for Roost on another Draco Meteor, as Draco, the first Draco Meteor, wasn't able to take him out, so he does go for the Roost here. Excuse me, I'm very sorry. As now, basically, Crobat is in for the win. Hashtag Crobat for the win. I don't know if you guys know him, but I don't know, he seems pretty cool. Pretty cool guy, as basically the Nixter comes through and goes into Jolteon on the Hippo switch, and obviously scares him out with an HP Ice, as Hippo barely lives in HP Ice and lives it. He goes for the Stock Off. Now here's what Manaphy City is thinking right now. Manaphy City is thinking, man, this president is kicking my butt. He's like 80-something, same 80-something. He's about, you know, he's in his 90s and he's just playing Pokemon. It's crazy, man. But here goes, as Nixon goes in for the Scald. Scald does not burn Drowgy, so Drowgy does get another turn just to wreak havoc, as Nixon does most likely is going to have to stay in, as Drowgy is able to hit the Draco, and Drowgy is just now gone, as you can see on my side of the screen, as now President General Ford does go for the Defog here, as Defog is very valuable and goes for the Bullet Punch, as the Stealth Rocks are up. Now he goes for another Defog, as that is the correct play when President Ford now goes down to a Fire Vein from a Hippo. Now Nixon now comes out through and basically goes for the substitute on the predicted Drowgy switch in, which is very great. So now Nixon now goes in for the Aerobags kill, and just basically is gonna just basically live this whole entire game. Let's go. So here we go. Aerobags does a hunk ton, guys, to a not Drowgy, to a nice and powerful thingamabobber. I can't think of it. Hydreigon basically doesn't like it, as Trick is going to happen, as finally Slick Ricky is going to go down to a Choice Scarf. As Slick Ricky is going to be able to trick off the Asphass into for a Choice Scarf, as now basically Brave Bird is able to kill the Rotom, and now Nixon, now more than ever, let's chant that right now. It's turn 50, and here we go for the taunt on the Pinsir. The Pinsir doesn't even care about a taunt, because now as he does a Mega Evolve, he's going to be able to eat up a Brave Bird, goes in for the straight up demolishing return, does so much damage, and it is just crazy how much this Pinsir was able to do, as he does opt to just, you know, sack off Pinsir, because that's the correct play, as Hippo is the Mon to come out. So now basically here is Nixon playing it very, very safe, as he's gonna go out into his Slick Rick, his crocodile, his bodyguard, and he is just basically gonna go out here to intimidate and go for an earthquake, and that is what happens. And this is basically the game as President Nixon, on his winning streak today, goes in for the taunt on the Nixon. There is no way for recovery as Nixon wins this matchup at Manaphy City. Wow, I hope you guys did enjoy, and this is about 10 minutes long, so I hope you guys really did enjoy. If you liked it, please leave a like in the Facebook, like in the Facebook, oh god, leave a like and a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe to the NPL channel, as this is the end of the challenge. Now, I'm going to be tagging people at the end of this challenge, so I'm going to be tagging Jolt from the Token Minorities, and I'm going to also be tagging, Cheeseboy628. Hopefully you guys can do the speed challenge. Just talk as fast as possible while narrating a battle or anything in your life. Hope you guys do enjoy, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.